Poet, code story. You think it is so distant, the lynching. What to make of the story my mother told in the car on the way to my wedding. How there was a boy who liked her, came calling round and said, what would they do if we went to prom together? The white boy asked. She said, you might live, but me, they'd find in a ditch. Because that's what happened to one black boy who went calling round the pretty white girl. The folks warned her and they warned him, but young, in love, defiant, all that high in the mountains, what screams to not hear, they found him in a ditch. But her, she didn't come back to town, but lived. And not so far in time, more recent still, the Moroccan boy on the edge of manhood, by the side of the road between Pennsylvania and Ohio, a group of us had just returned from a conference on race and organizing and social action, hopeful, not on guard. Must be 14 years now. We got lost. He turned around in the wrong gravel driveway. The man came with his gun. Called the police. We saw it, that rifle. Manuel, he held his hands out front, still only reached for his wallet when the officer said, and slow, from a distance, my friend David, so young and gifted and proud and black, went mad. We had to hold him back, so many hands. It's not right. It's not right, he said, and still that officer made Manuel go back to the gravel, rake it level with his bare hands. That rifle was there while whiteness watched, while we in the next van watched just to know he would leave alive. And on the day of my wedding, on the way to marry an Italian man, my mother told a story I had heard before, a lesson. Was that ditch still yawning? And then a month later, when we went bowling, the mountain alley, what more is there to do in western Pennsylvania? How love noticed the whiteness, all the whiteness, and whispered in my ear, so white. And I said, you notice it, but I feel. And we've been here, my family, for 200 years. And him, but remember, I'm the foreigner. And so we too found the lightest ball. Not skilled, it was a turbulent brown. We held and aimed and let go. Not skilled, so many gutters waiting. Next to us, a couple with a toddler. I smiled because, toddler, you smile. And she smiled back, but him, not one word, while he launched his green against the raised guards, set to guide his son's way.